So Paul, this Saturday we travel to Sutton in the second round of the FA Cup. Would you say this is one of the biggest games this season so far?
Yes, potentially. It's a really important game for both clubs. Obviously the rewards of the FA Cup are well known to us. We've done very, very well in the competition over the years. We're due for a good one after 2 or 3 poor results going back. I'm really looking forward to it. It'll be a nice break from the league. Obviously things have been a bit tough for us over the last couple of games, but I think we go into this game full of hope and expectation. Really, on the day we should win, provided we can get our heads around it and we're up for it. I think with this bunch of lads, they're always up for it and they're never short of effort and commitment, and they'll want to win and they'll want to put a few things right. So, looking forward to it. The implications for winning are quite significant in terms of the potential draw and then what we could possibly do in the January transfer window. There's quite a lot on the game without wishing to put even more pressure on the lads than there is, but it's a pressure game for both teams involved, because equally for Sutton it's going to be a huge game for them and potentially will change their season as well. So big game for both clubs. Nothing like being in the draw for the next round with all the big names coming forward. We know how exciting that can be. Fingers crossed we can put up a good performance and get a decent result.
Gary, the players and yourself just have mentioned the last 2 games have been below par, shall we say. You feeling confident that the boys can bounce back on Saturday?
Yeah, I mean, it has been below par. I mean, we've all been hugely disappointed with the 2 results. There's no excuse to be made. We just haven't, for whatever reason, and it's difficult to put your finger on it, how virtually all the players, in the course of the game were poor to a man. I thought it was a slightly better performance at Cambridge, but nevertheless still a disappointing result. We kept going right to the end and got a goal, and we kept battling. And that's what we do have with this lad. But we do need to start getting back to winning ways. Draws really out. We've had too many draws. We just need to start winning some games, and I'm sure Gary and the players will be really keen to put that right. And obviously January, we will try and do what we can. But actually, a lot of these lads are quite capable of playing at this level. It's up to them now to turn it around. They are a great bunch. They all know each other's qualities inside and out. And I'm really hopeful that we can bounce back. We've done it before. We had a disappointing start of the season. We turned it around. We had a really good October with some great results. And obviously we've had some great results just over a week ago, winning at Crewe, and then a great game with Portsmouth where we probably deserved to win that one. And there's been quite a few games where we've drawn where we should have won, and then you think of Plymouth away when actually we were very, very lucky to lose in the last minute. So I think it's not all doom and gloom. It's fine lines. Look how tight the league is. No one's getting worried at this stage, but clearly we do want to push on. We do want to turn it around, and I'm sure we'll be focusing this week on getting the FA Cup and getting to the next round, and then looking forward to the Exeter game, which itself is a very important game.
With the financial benefits of being a 3rd round of the Cup, I'm assuming Saturday has a huge impact on the strategy for the January transfer window.
Yeah, I mean, we would hope to be able to do something in the transfer window in any event. Obviously quite a few of the loans come to an end, so players will be going back to their clubs, no doubt. So maybe staying is up to Gary. I'll be having a meeting with Gary and the board will in the next week or so to try and understand what his likely requirements might be. I'm sure that he's already working hard with Pete on looking at potential signings in the January window. And we will do, as always we have with our managers, we will always try and do our best to support our managers. And generally speaking, the recruitment that Gary and Pete did has been pretty good. I mean, I don't think in the first season it was exemplary, didn't get any of them wrong. I think arguably with 1 or 2 haven't quite made it this year, but you're going to get that. So what is crucial is that in January that everybody we sign, and I don't know how many that will be, is ready and up and running, ready to go.
Off the pitch, the crowdfunding campaign goes from strength to strength.
It's been awesome. We now bust the 60,000 barrier. It's been a tremendous achievement. There is a danger that 2 results and everybody's mopey. There's so much actually which is positive going on at the moment, and I think if we can turn it around with the result against Sutton, we can get a little bit more money on the crowdfunder. There's still some great rewards out there. It'd be great to get to 65,000, and then we can all look forward to next season with a fantastic scoreboard, which will be the envy of many clubs, and that in itself will generate revenue. So great effort by all involved. It's been really, really good.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Paul.